Hey guys, welcome to day 9 of the Chakra Challenge. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time with me. I'm super excited. I can't believe tomorrow marks 1/3 of the way through this challenge. That is incredible. And for some of you guys, you're probably like, I am so glad we're almost 1/3 of the way done. So just hang in there, guys. I promise you, it is worth it. I know that it is challenging, and I know that each day may seem like more challenging than the last day, but I promise you it's with purpose. And I promise you, if you keep showing up, you are going to feel like a completely different person at the end of this challenge. Now, a quick disclaimer here for this week's videos, and I'm going to say this on each one of them, so if you guys want to skip over this, but just keeping in mind that the healing practices and methods that I give here, I am not here to replace your primary care physician. I am here to offer holistic options that you may explore at your own risk, okay? I'm here providing you guys with information. Past that, it is always on you guys, and it is at your own risk. I'm not here to diagnose anything, nor to give you guys any kind of medication or anything like that. This is literally an at your own risk to explore other options that may be out there. If something's resonating with you, I always suggest that you guys do more research on it. Don't just take someone at their word. And, if you guys do have a primary care physician, you're more than welcome to discuss these options with them. I am not sure what they'll explain to you guys in regards to home healing or homeopathic healing options. However, you guys can always find licensed professionals to discuss that with, okay? I'm just here to get you guys really connected with each chakra. Excellent. Let's go ahead and move on, guys. Get that out of the way. If this has been resonating with you guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, so that way then you guys know when each video is uploaded on the channel. They will all come out each day at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that is just for all of our convenience, right? It's the same time every day. You know when to show up. You know when it's going to be available to you guys, okay? And I love how saying that 222 is coming across the clock. I love that. So today we are on Sunday, guys. Sunday. And if you guys remember, last week we started with the solar plexus chakra on Sunday, and same here, okay? And like I said, further on in the challenge, we will discuss why each day is set up the way that it's set up, okay? So more on healing with essential oils. So we're going to talk about the solar plexus ailments. And I'm really glad that the solar plexus and the root chakra are right next to each other, because honestly, guys, they are the ones that have the most ailments listed. And so after we get through these 2 days, it should be smooth sailing for the rest of the week, okay? So the ailments for the solar plexus are abdominal hernias. That's when it's overactive. You have bipolar, which is underactive solar plexus, overactive root, and an overactive crown chakra. You have breast cancer, which is underactive solar plexus and an overactive heart chakra. You have chronic fatigue, which is an underactive solar plexus and an overactive root chakra. You have Crohn's disease, which is an overactive solar plexus with an overactive root. Diabetes, which is underactive solar plexus. We have dyslexia, which is an underactive solar plexus with an overactive third eye. We have food allergies, which is an underactive solar plexus. We have gallstones, which is an overactive solar plexus with an overactive root chakra. We have gastritis, which is an overactive solar plexus chakra. You have gout, which is an overactive solar plexus with an overactive root chakra. You have hepatitis, which can be either or overactive or underactive, okay? Hypoglycemia, which is an underactive solar plexus. We have impotence, which is an underactive solar plexus with an underactive root chakra. Any kind of indigestion, it can be either or overactive or underactive, okay? We have insomnia, which is an overactive solar plexus, underactive root, overactive third eye, and an overactive crown. IBS, we have an underactive solar plexus and an overactive root. If you're dealing with jaundice, that is an underactive solar plexus. We have kidney stones, which is an overactive solar plexus with an underactive root. Liver disease, which can be either or overactive or underactive. nausea, which can be overactive or underactive, obesity, which is an underactive solar plexus and an overactive root. We have pancreatitis, which is an overactive solar plexus. PMS is related to an overactive solar plexus and an overactive sacral chakra. We have stuttering, which is an underactive solar plexus and an underactive throat chakra. You have Tourette syndromes, which is an overactive solar plexus with an underactive with an underactive throat chakra. You have ulcers, which are overactive solar plexus, okay? So these are some of the ailments that you guys might run into with an unbalanced solar plexus chakra. Now, I'm sure as you guys go through this and you see these ailments come up, now you can begin to understand why we do not just point target one chakra to heal, because oftentimes when you're dealing with certain ailments or certain dysfunctions in the body, it is because this whole system that is our healing system within us is out of balance. And that is why we want to take it as a whole and not point heal. Because when you point heal, you can really just switch things up. So whereas maybe you were overactive in some, now you might become underactive in some and overactive in the ones that you were underactive. So it's basically like flip-flopping rather than balancing out. And the goal here is to really balance things out. So we're going to talk about the essential oils for the Manipura, the solar plexus chakra. So there's quite a few for this one, and today, again, I brought 3. I'm going to bring on the ones that I have. I do have more than this that's on this list, but these were the 3 that I use the most, okay? So I have lemon, peppermint, ginger, black pepper, cardamom, myrrh, pine, sage, juniper, grapefruit, neroli or wild orange, they are interchangeable, and tea tree, okay, or melaleuca, commonly known as tea tree oil, but it is also known as melaleuca oil, okay? So today we are going to go over lemon, wild orange, and neroli, and melaleuca or tea tree. So I've got my lemon oil here, guys. We're going to talk about lemon first. I love lemon oil. This is one of my, so 2 of the oils I have today are actually my bring along oils. I carry them with me everywhere, and that is lemon and melaleuca, and also peppermint I do carry with me, along with lavender, and the other one is this oil called Breathe. And those are 5 essential oils that I take with me no matter what. On the go, I will have them because that is a really well-rounded pouch of oils that you can carry with you guys. And I'm telling you this because I've been with essential oils for 7 years now. I've used them consistently for about 10 years, okay? And this is something that has changed my life overall. And I have never left the home without these 5 oils once I got really into essential oils. And they have served their purpose on the go, okay? Why? Because lemon you can use to disinfect yourself as you're going. So if you don't have hand sanitizer, use a drop of lemon, okay? If you guys are feeling down and out, you can smell the lemon. It's very invigorating. It's uplifting. Okay, you have melaleuca, good for cuts and wounds. Lavender is good for cuts and wounds. Peppermint oil is good for nausea, indigestion, and heartburn. And you can rub it on your stomach, or you can put it on your throat or on the back of your neck. Or you can mix it with a little bit of lemon and smell it, you know, like put it on your wrist and smell it, and that will help give you guys a lot of energy. Okay, and the Breathe is just for plugged up system. Peppermint will also help unplug your system. These are just a couple of things that I've learned, okay? However, let's go ahead and go over lemon. Okay, so lemon is the fruit of awakening and presence. It helps calm the central nervous system while energizing your power center. And isn't that great? Because the power center is the solar plexus chakra. That is where our willpower comes from. Our ability to take courageous, imperfect action comes from our solar plexus. So lemon oil helps with digestion. It's energizing. It helps with exhaustion, with gout, heartburn, kidney stones, overeating, pancreatitis, physical energy, and it's used as an antidepressant. Okay, for its aromatic properties. So this is if you guys use a diffuser, which I do highly recommend everybody getting a diffuser and diffusing oils, because It's a game changer, guys. It really is. It promotes health, healing, physical energy, and purification. And its fragrance is invigorating, enhancing, and warming. So again, a lot of uplifting energy here, a lot of enhancing our ability to be energized, which I think everybody is looking for that quick fix, and lemon will really help with that, okay? One thing to think about with any citrus oils, okay, this is going to apply to both the lemon, the wild orange, if you guys use grapefruit, tangerine, any of those essential oils that are citrus, lime, anything along those lines. Something to keep in mind is to avoid direct sunlight for up to 12 hours after use, because it can cause skin sensitivity, okay? And it can also cause extreme skin irritation. So always find a carrier oil. If you guys take oils on the go and you have them just straight like these, take a carrier oil with you, and that can be jojoba oil, avocado oil, coconut oil is the most popular one because of its healing abilities as well. And if you guys are in a pinch, vegetable oil will work as well, canola oil and stuff like that, okay? I'm just saying, like, those are if you're in a pinch. I've used them. They do fine, but they're super oily and your skin doesn't really absorb them as well as, like, coconut oil and avocado and jojoba oil and stuff like that, okay? Excellent. So, and lemon smells so good. I love this. I wish you guys could smell this. I wish there was like a smell-o-phone so that I could be like, here, smell this. And you guys could be like, we're all connected through lemon now. Okay, next we're going to talk about neroli, or in this case, it is wild orange, okay? And that's just because they're interchangeable. I don't have neroli because it's rare. It's a rare oil. However, it is interchangeable with wild orange, and they carry a lot of very similar properties, okay? And again, I've done the research on this, guys, so this is giving you guys options. So with wild orange, it calms frayed nerves and it facilitates manifestation, okay? Now, wild orange will help with anxiety, indigestion, or digestion systems, your insomnia. It's uplifting. It helps with withdrawal symptoms. It's an antidepressant. It helps with jaundice, diarrhea. It's an appetite control and obesity, okay? And a lot of the citrus oils are going to help with appetite control and obesity. Like if you drink it, it will help you guys burn fat, and again with that appetite, like that's the main thing, is the appetite control. Like if you guys are overeaters, this will help with that. Now, aromatically, orange is calming and uplifting to the mind and the body. And again, avoid direct sunlight for up to 12 hours after use. One thing that I actually do use wild orange for every night before I go to bed is I rub a drop of this all over my face instead of moisturizer, and this keeps your skin so soft, and it actually helps with like it shrinks the pores and everything like that. And every time I rub it on, like, I mean, I know it's hard to see in this light, but my skin is just really soft, and it's like really full, and just, it's so different rubbing this on there. I have used Melaleuca on my skin, and Melaleuca is really good for if you guys have acne or anything like that. So oftentimes, and guys, I apologize again, we are talking about both body systems here. So if you guys notice, women, right before your period starts, you'll have a breakout on your face. You'll get like one pimple somewhere, you'll get like a couple all over your face, or sometimes you'll get it in the T-zone, or sometimes you'll just have it on the forehead, or like I get mine around my chin. And I'll use Melaleuca with a drop of wild orange, and I'll put that on, and it really helps with the with acne, okay? So, but wild orange is really good for shrinking your pores and making your skin so soft. I think all essential oils really make your skin soft when you dilute them. Again, dilute. Okay, so diluting is so important, guys. Remembering not just to put it on your skin just as it is. I did that with lemongrass once. I just put I accidentally put 2 drops in, and I wasn't paying attention, and I put it on my skin, and my skin turned red, and it started peeling, and it's good for your skin, right? It's actually really good, but you have to dilute lemongrass so much because it is so powerful, okay? And so guys, like I said, when it comes to essential oils, I have done all the wrong things to learn the right things, okay? I had to learn how to actually research my oils, and so I'm really good with that now, and I have a lot of books that go over essential oils and how to use them, and so I always recommend finding a book that resonates with you, and that way you guys can learn more about it, you know, from a reputable source. So let's talk about the Melaleuca or tea tree oil. Okay, and again, these are not promotional videos or anything like that, guys, so I'm not here getting a commission on these. These are the oils that I have. I use doTERRA the most, and that's because I've been with doTERRA for a long time. I also have Young Living. Okay, and a lot of people are like, they're either or. I feel like there are benefits from both. And then I also recently found one, if you guys don't want to sign up for a membership. The other company is Eden's Garden, and I will actually bring that oil out later on this week, because Eden's Garden is really good for people who just want to buy one oil to try or to start with, and you can buy them in, I think, 5 milliliters, 15 milliliters. Is that what these are? Yeah, 15 milliliters, and then they also have sometimes 30 milliliter bottles, which are much bigger, and I got the 30 milliliter bottle for the lavender because I am a lavender fiend, guys. Okay, so tea tree oil, it's a master healer because it is antibacterial, antimicrobial, as well as antifungal. This is like the skin oil. Okay, so anything that happens to your skin, you guys can use this. It is so good for it. Again, dilute. Figure out a good dilution ratio for you guys to use. You know, I always use 1 drop of oil to 6 ounces of regular oil, and I know that seems like so little, but you guys, you still get the benefits. If that's not enough, then don't do more than 2. Please don't do more than 2 oil drops, okay? And that's just my dilution ratio I have learned along the way, okay? Just saying. You'll still get it, because oil, it spreads, and so when you mix it up, it spreads. It's not like you're not getting it. Like, I had to explain that to so many people. Like, my dad uses peppermint oil because he has this thing with this nerve that goes across his face here, and peppermint oil is good for nerves. Okay, kind of off topic, but it is for this reason. And he would just put it straight on his face, and then he would burn his eye. Like, he have to put it right here along the temple, but not close enough to your eye that it should really bother your eye. But all of a sudden he'd be sitting over there like crying, and I'm like, Dad, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I put that peppermint oil on. And I'm like, didn't you mix it with the carrier oil? And he's like, no, I want to get the whole benefits. And it's like trying to explain sometimes that less is more is hard. That's a hard concept, because in our society we're always thinking that more is better, and no, it's not. Like, more is not always better. Less is more sometimes. And so finally I mixed him up a bottle that was actually mostly carrier oil, and I think I put 12 drops of oil in it, and it was just so that he still felt like he was getting it. And this is a roller bottle that he can rub on his face. And so again, it just, less is more in this case of essential oils, especially if you guys are getting high grade therapeutic oils. Like, these are oils that masseuses use, okay? People in Reiki and stuff like that. Those are the types of oils you want to get. Again, do not buy oils from Walmart. Do not buy oils from CVS. Do not buy oils from Walgreens, okay? The grocery store, whatever, they are going to be crammed with lots of chemicals, okay? So Melaleuca helps with bacterial infections, boils, dermatitis, eczema. It helps with ear infections. You guys can put a drop on a cotton ball and rub it around your ear, and then put the cotton ball inside of your ear, and it will help with the ear infection, okay? I just sell that because I got a lot of ear infections, and I don't know if that's a common thing, but I've met a lot of people who deal with ear infections, and so I feel like it is a common thing. Your digestive system. Fungal infections, hepatitis. It stimulates the immune system. It helps with ringworm, athlete's foot, staph infections, sunburns, warts, wounds, and the flu. Okay, this is like the have-all. If I were to recommend you guys get one oil, it would always be tea tree or Melaleuca oil, because it has so many uses. Okay, aromatically, it promotes cleansing and purity. Now, just remember, repeated use can possibly result in contact sensitization, okay? So again, sensitive areas, if you use it too much, you can really cause it's kind of like anything. If you use too much antibiotics, like, you'll grow immune to them. Like, it's that same thing. So you can actually burn your skin if you use it too often and too much. So again, dilute, and everything in moderation, okay? Everything in moderation. So if you guys aren't interested in essential oils, that is cool. I get it. I also bring herbs on here because it's something that we all have in our kitchen, that we all use. You might not have all of these herbs, but it is something, if you're interested in, it doesn't take too much to go to the grocery store and get, and that's fine if you get these from the grocery store, okay? Now, herbs can be incorporated in an incense blend and burned, like if you guys get the coal and you burn them. And also, for those of you guys that are in the metaphysical journey and this interests you, and you do full moon and new moon rituals, if you burn these during a full moon, it enhances personal power and manifestation, okay? And there's all kinds of ways that you guys can mix these, and I'll leave that up to you guys to research, okay? So you have anise. And anise aids in divination and development of psychic powers. It is considered a sacred offering to Source in ritual and ceremonial things, okay? In ritual and ceremony. I should have just ended it there, guys. It's again, we're still in Mercury retrograde, still feeling the effects. I think it goes out today, but we are still feeling the effects of it. I think we'll feel it for the next 2 weeks. Celery, which is protective and healing. You have cinnamon, which brings prosperity to the bearer. Marshmallow, which enhances clairvoyance, which also enhances the ability to see into the future. Okay, you have mint, which is for luck and wealth. Melissa, which is for love and success and magic. And I just want to put a disclaimer for those of you that practice spells, and this is supposed to touch a wide range of people. I'm not here judging anybody, okay? I'm not here if you're religious. I'm not here if you're claim to be Wiccan. I'm not here for you if you claim to be whatever. I am here as a person giving you guys information and acceptance of all people from all backgrounds and all religions and all beliefs, okay? Because everybody has the right to believe what they believe. But I just want to put this out there for those of you guys that do practice magic. One thing I will say is not to practice love spells. And the reason being is because you guys could have adverse effects. I'm just going to leave it there because it's a long explanation and that's just it. So I'm very weary, and I always recommend never practicing love magic and love spells on people because it's just, it just can have really adverse effects. And so I'm just going to put that out there, okay? Then you have turmeric, which is the world's most powerful antioxidant, okay? And it's also the same color as the solar plexus, so that's cool. We have cumin, which is both protective and healing, and connecting you with energies of creative expansion. And then you have copal, which is actually a resin, but it has been burned in rites of purification since biblical times, okay? Awesome. And then, let's see here, guys. Let me get this. So I do want you guys to journal. Above all things, at least do the journaling, okay? Like, the journaling is going to bring so much healing benefits to you guys along this journey, and I cannot preach that enough, okay? So your guys' question for your solar plexus today is, as a child, did you exert your independence? Did you feel seen by your caregivers? What are some good and bad memories tied to this exertion or non-exertion of your independence? Okay, so really kind of delve into our childhood memories at this time, because this chakra is often blocked by our inability to take action as a child, or it's also blocked by when we took action we felt judged or discriminated against by those who were supposed to love us the most, okay? Also, check out my channel. I do have a playlist on there for 10-minute yoga that is connected to the solar plexus. If you guys have been here with me since the get-go, you know this. I'm still just going to mention it. I suggest doing the yoga at least 4 times a week, if not every day. It is 10 minutes, and it is connecting with your body in such a beautiful way. I did yoga every day last week, except for Friday, the heart chakra, and that is just because I had so much going on with work. I did yoga yesterday, and I've already got my yoga class set up for today. Okay. Also, if you guys are interested in going a little bit further, to meditate on the solar plexus chakra. And you guys can use the same, if you guys picked out a meditation last week, you don't have to use a different meditation. You can use the exact same meditation that you used last week. You will still get more benefits from it, okay? And your affirmation that I want you guys to work with today is, I accept and acknowledge my power. All right? So this is wonderful. I was so excited to do this, guys. I know it seems like a long time on these videos, but honestly, this is so that you guys get the best healing methods and the most information. I've done research, and no one really goes into the chakras like this. Like, I've never seen it. I've never seen anybody really connect these things. And so again, why I'm doing this challenge the way that I'm doing it is because this is what I did on my challenge. I learned all about these things. I set this up, and that's why I'm so excited to get further into it, because this challenge goes so in depth in so many different ways as to what's connected to the chakras that I feel like is just skimmed over in a 7-day challenge. And you know, it's just so important for us to really focus on this system, because when we're aligned as a being, we're able to let go of the fear and the things that hold us back, and we're really fully able to take action on the ideas and inspiration that we get, okay? If this is resonating with you, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. I would love to hear from you guys that have been on the journey since the get-go. How are things going for you guys? Excuse me, are you dealing with any challenges? Is it hard to sometimes show up because you guys are shedding? You know, I went through these same things, so hang in there, guys. It was sometimes a real challenge to convince myself to keep showing up, but I knew that I had to, because I knew it was for the best possible outcome for myself, right? The time was going to pass anyways, and we had that quote back on day 2, I believe it was. If not, it was day 3. So keep in there, keep hanging in there, guys. It will get easier, even if it is challenging, okay? I promise. And also, if you guys are interested, there will be a tarot read that drops with this video in regards to this chakra today, where we're at. So far, as I did yesterday's reading, it was a lot better. I feel like there's a lot more healing involved, and there are a lot of you guys that are taking this journey seriously, and that is affecting the collective as a whole. You know, as one entity, we do affect the collective. So, all right, guys, I will leave it there, and I'm excited to see you tomorrow. I hope to see you guys over on the tarot reading. It is not a requirement. It is just there for your guys's, if you'd like to be there. And thank you for joining me for this challenge, this beautiful, insightful journey that we're on. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.